Good grief. If there really is such a thing, here is where you'll find it.
All right, welcome everybody to Camp Erin 2019.
For the 6th year in a row, Colorado kids gathered this weekend in Coal Creek Canyon near Golden for Camp Erin.
No, I'm not nervous. I'm kind of excited, actually.
3 days, one heartbreaking thing in common.
I'm remembering my dad who died.
A parent, a brother, a sister.
I'm remembering my dad who died from suicide.
Someone close to each of these 53 children
I'm remembering my dad who died from suicide.
has died, often from the kind of grown-up cause
I remember my dad who died in his sleep.
that is so hard for kids to understand.
I'm remembering my dad who died from suicide.
Listen to their little voices,
I'm remembering my dad who died from suicide.
and this year you'll hear a common theme.
I'm remembering my dad who died by suicide.
45% of our campers that are here right now have either a death by suicide or an overdose death. One of the cabins, 70% of the campers have had a suicide or overdose death.
I'm remembering my sister who committed suicide and my brother who died because he was sick.
It is difficult for adults to navigate, much less children. Like Landon here, just 6 years old. His dad died by suicide 19 months ago.
He's missed every time we see a truck like he used to drive, every meal we enjoy that he loved, every time my kids hear the word daddy, every night when I close my eyes and the right side of my bed's empty.
Oh, God, turn!
But they're here to hopefully turn that grief into something good. Good grief.
Yeah.
With the help of volunteers who know what they're going through.
I just realized how normal I was when I went through it.
Like Nate Smith, who lost his own mom in a car accident when he was just 9 years old.
There's not a magic pill, and there's not a lesson. There's nothing that can shortcut it. If I could go back to my 9-year-old self, I'd just give him a hug and just be there.
For 3 days, they learn new coping skills, take part in grief activities,
We're making our lanterns.
talk about what happened in their lives.
My dad, he died of heart surgery.
He died from leukemia, a really rare disease, and he died after 6 months of being diagnosed with it.
I would love for you to say who you're remembering and something that you miss about that person.
And remember and honor the person they loved and lost too soon.
I'm remembering my dad, and one thing I miss about him is biking with him.
To make sure the glow of that parent or brother or sister never dims.
What I remember about my dad, and I miss him being funny.
But the most important reason they're here is to learn this.
I'm remembering my dad, and one thing I miss about him is his smile.
At the most lonely time in their lives,
We always used to watch soccer games.
it's good to know
I'm remembering my mom, and I miss her butterfly kisses before I went to sleep.
they're not alone.
Thank you, everyone. So much love floating over there, isn't there?